When an abortion facility is opening in your community or you are looking to drive an existing one out, it's important to understand who is involved in the Planned Parenthood. Respectful public pressure can be successful in stopping or closing a new abortion facility. These instructions lay out the key pieces of information you need to find, how to find it, and how to use it. First, find out who is building, renovating, selling, or leasing the facility. You can usually find out who is selling or who owns a property by contacting the city or county zoning department or building department. A deed would tell you who owns the property. A permit application would tell you the location of the facility and what name the facility is doing business as. Oftentimes, Planned Parenthood will use other names in order to avoid detection. In order to find out who is leasing or selling the location, you can look at signs outside the buildings or look up the address on websites like loopnet.com or Truula.com. When you find out this information, you want to start looking at the connections and see how they can be swayed. Is a long-term business in the same office building? See if they are connected to local churches, Knights of Columbus, Chamber of Commerce, or other civic institutions. Tell them about why you do not want Planned Parenthood opening up near their own business, as it will hurt their reputation and drive down business because people will assume they approve of abortion. Contact the business owners, the construction companies building the facility, the suppliers of concrete, pipes, or furniture, and tell them what is going on and why it will lead to more controversy. If they do work for local churches or businesses owned by pro-lifers, tell them you will contact those churches and businesses and alert them to how they are building an abortion facility unless they stop. A local company has far more to lose from harming relationships with local businesses than they have to gain from breaking one contract with a national corporation. The second thing you need to do is find out who grants permission to the abortion facility. Often the state and county have to grant a license to an ambulatory surgical center or other medical clinic to open in the community. You can file open record requests through the state or county Department of Public Health or Licensing and ask for what information was provided on the application. Cities and counties also usually grant permission and business licenses. Make sure to start going to the city council and county meetings, both the full meetings as well as subcommittees like zoning and economic development. Attend and tell them how an abortion facility in Planned Parenthood will harm the community. Respectfully and continually write, call, and email them. This has been successful in stopping Planned Parenthood, as many local politicians do not find it worth it to deal with the constant protesting and controversies. Frequent protests, sidewalk counseling, chalking, writing in local papers, and posting in area-specific Facebook groups is a great way to ensure people see the controversy and damage a Planned Parenthood or abortion facility would create. And lastly, brainstorm what you and other groups can do to convince other people stopping an abortion facility is, and at the end of the day, a matter of economics and politics. You want to make it expensive, both in dollar amounts and in reputation, for someone to support an abortion facility and/or a Planned Parenthood. Pro-life groups must work together in order to be successful. You can all do the same activities or divide up responsibilities based on people's backgrounds and connections. A Knights of Columbus group or local parish council is more likely to have people who are also involved in their Chamber of Commerce and local politics. 40 Days for Life may have more experience in sidewalk counseling and conducting peaceful prayer vigils. A Students for Life group might be better able to speak at city council meetings and talk to community members about why young people oppose Planned Parenthood and why young adults do not want Planned Parenthood, since young adults, especially young women, are the target demographic for Planned Parenthood. Someone who owns a business might be able to donate paper, graphic design, or an extra office to the efforts. A person who has been involved in pro-life activities for many decades might be a great coordinator to ensure everyone is staying on track. Keep on making noise and being a nuisance towards Planned Parenthood and anyone who supports them. Try to build alliances first, but if someone or a group is supporting abortion, you must continue to show why that is a bad decision.